In this video, we are going to do technical analysis of basket microservices. This technical analysis includes application architecture analysis, and we will see pattern and principles, and we will learn libraries and NuGet packages that we are going to use, and lastly we will see project folder structure of our current basket microservices. And we always say that each microservices can be follow different application architecture styles for internal architectures. If you look at the application architecture style for basket microservices, we can see that we will follow vertical slice architecture that organize our codes into feature folders, and each feature folder encapsulated in a single C# file. So we will follow same architecture style with catalog microservices, but in the upcoming microservices we will follow different application architecture styles. If you look at the pattern and principles that we are going to follow in basket microservices, we will implement different patterns like CQRS, mediator, and principles like dependency injection, minimal APIs, and so on. These are the same as the catalog API microservices, but additionally we will learn and implement repository pattern. So repository pattern is a domain-driven design pattern intended to keep persistence concerns outside of the system's domain model. It provides an abstraction of data that application can work with a simple abstraction interfaces. So we will use this pattern that achieve the loosely coupling, and we can keep domain objects persistence ignorant. Also, we can follow other patterns including the CQRS pattern, mediator pattern, dependency injection in ASP.NET Core, and minimal APIs and routing patterns that we have already learned in the catalog microservices. If you look at the libraries and NuGet packages of basket microservices, we can say that we will use mediator for CQRS, Carter for API endpoints, Martin for interacting with the PostgreSQL as a document database, Mapster for object mapping, and Fluent validation for input validation. Most of these packages will already comes from the building blocks class library that basket will getting referenced building blocks into the basket API project in order to implement common operations into basket microservices similar to catalog microservices. After developing this section, we will continue to develop basket microservices with new pattern and principles and libraries that you can see that we will use Secretor library to implement decorator pattern, gRPC for inter-service communication, Redis for developing distributed case, and Mesh Transit library for RabbitMQ operations. So now let's see the project folder structure of the basket microservices. You can see the folder structure in here. We will follow these vertical slice architecture, and this project is organized into model, features, data, and abstractions folder. Feature folders like get basket and store basket have dedicated handler and the endpoint definitions. Feature folder will be basket in our case, and we will have also data folder and repository objects manage the database and cache interaction in the repository objects. So you can see that we have a feature folder which name is basket, and under this feature folder we have use cases including get basket, delete basket, checkout basket, and store basket. And also we have a data folder in order to implement repository pattern and to connect with the Martin PostgreSQL database and also Redis cache. That's why we have implemented the repository pattern to connect two different resources. So lastly, we will implement deployment of the basket microservices. We will containerize our services with Docker, ensuring seamless deployment and integration with PostgreSQL and Redis cache. And after that, we will implement Docker file and Docker Compose file for running the basket microservices on PostgreSQL database and Redis cache in Docker environment.